KNDY.
And a good evening and welcome back to the Hardwoods. Just about every other night. We're on the road 3 times this week, coming off tournament weeks recently. It is a lot of high school basketball as we head down the home stretch, so to speak. For this King, we're live from Centralia High School tonight with the Marysville Bulldogs. A rare Monday night appearance for high school teams. This is a regularly scheduled matchup here. Some of them are makeup games in these final weeks before postseason, but this was on the roster as a Monday tip-off in a head-to-head meeting that has been an annual event for these two teams. Their first meeting this season. Marysville and Centralia squaring off. Girls about 5 minutes away from tip-off. Boys action will follow tonight. Where can you find us? You're tuned in on AM 1570, FM 94.1, or streaming at KNDYradio.com, or on our free mobile app. And we're also partnering with our friends at BVTV. Blue Valley Technologies is taping the game tonight and also broadcasting live with video and our audio in the background. We appreciate that partnership. As our broadcast coverage of home and away Marysville High games on KNDY, a service of our KNDY and our regional Sports Booster Club members, certainly couldn't do it without their fine support. As mentioned, first of a 3-game road set this week. We came off a road trip to Abilene Friday. Tomorrow night, head down to Plush at Rock Creek, and on Friday in the road trip at Clay Center. Final Marysville games, then we get a week off. Chapman comes into town, and the finale is a week from tomorrow night, 2 weeks from tomorrow night, I should say, as Walmego comes in for senior night. That's it for the Marysville season for this Centralia team. They're also heading down the home stretch. Got a handful of games left this season. Hosting Marysville tonight. Then at St. Mary's tomorrow night, at Valley Heights on Friday, hosting Clifton Clyde on the 16th and Axtell on the 20th of February ahead of postseason play. Stay tuned. We'll take a look at these two teams tonight. Marysville at Centralia High School basketball live on KNDY and BVTV.
Farmers, they're the lifeblood of America. The men and women who tackle the toughest jobs to put clothes on our backs and food on our tables. They might do it quietly, but their genuine values and tireless work ethic are an inspiration to us all. Some might say farming is a thankless occupation, so that's why we're taking the time to say thanks. Farm Bureau Financial Services, protecting what matters most.
Patrick Booty in Marysville is your local agent with Marshall County, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Farm Bureau Financial Services.
With United Bank and Trust online banking, you have access to your hometown bank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year at ubankonline.com. You can view account balances, access statements, and transfer money between your UBT accounts. You can also view account activity, pay bills, and even make loan payments without being limited by banking hours. Simply visit ubankonline.com to learn more. Online banking with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Marysville Lady Bulldogs 7-8 on the season, stringing a couple of wins together last week. And Friday they defeated Abilene 41-31. Lindsey Dressman led the way with 21 points in the win. Marysville 41-31 winner their last outing at Abilene. Hosted Concordia last week on Thursday, winning 52-32. Marysville led in that ball game by Lindsey Dressman again with 21 points. Bulldogs again 7-8 on the season. Centralia's 12-1. They're currently ranked number 6 in 1A Division 1. Panthers' only loss came in the season opener, that to Nemaha Central by 7 points on the 1st of December. Central, by the way, is ranked number 5 in girls class 3A. They handled Marysville in recent weeks. Centralia, their most recent outing, a win over Frankfort on Friday, 49-43 in Twin Valley League play. Panthers again 12-1, hosting Marysville 7-8. We'll come back with starting lineups.
Freeze CPA in Marysville has built a heritage of trust and reliability with your accounting, tax, and business advisory needs through the years. Certified public accountant Marcus Freeze, with over 25 years of experience, and his staff continue that tradition of outstanding service to you, the customer, each and every day. Freeze CPA, downtown Marysville.
Alliance Insurance Update. The first step of our move is now complete. As previously reported, we are now located at 715 Center Street on Highway 36 between New China Buffet and Impulse Archery. Dottie Rose made the trip with us and is right outside our front door. In the spring, we will be moving to our new permanent home back on Broadway. We will keep you posted when that move happens. So for now, from the girls at Alliance Insurance, thank you so much for your continued patronage, and we look forward to serving all your insurance needs today and every day. Stop by 715 Center Street or give us a call at 785-562-2393.
Starting lineups being announced, and for the visiting Marysville Bulldogs, Della Raiders, a 5'6" senior, Casey Rush, a 5'11" junior, Hayden Spurgeon, a 5'8" senior, Lindsey Dressman, a 5'8" senior, and Aubrey Dressman is a 5'5" sophomore. 3 seniors, a junior, and a sophomore start with second-year coach Ben Wurtenberger, Marysville 7 and 8 on season. For Centralia, they'll start a young team. Hayden Kramer, a freshman. Tatum Kramer, a junior. Owen Dieters, a junior. Laura Thompson, a sophomore. And Tara Gibbs, a freshman. They have just one senior on the ball club, not a starter. They start 2 juniors, a sophomore and 2 freshmen. Centralia 12-1 on the season under second-year coach Dusty Thompson. First of our doubleheader tonight. Again, we're on air and on the screen with BBTV as our partner if you want to tune in there. Boys action will follow tonight. Glad to have you with us on a Monday night tip-off. Tomorrow night all day at Rock Creek with Marysville right here. And Max Blasky will have Clifton Clyde at Hanover on FM 95.5. Stay tuned. We'll be back with the opening tip.
Valentine's Day is an opportunity to show those who are dear to you just how much you really care. At Reflections Hallmark, you'll find the sweetest ways to say, I love you. Candy and chocolates, plush, cuddly warmies and lotions, and Duke Cannon products for the gentlemen. Don't forget the grandkids. Someone's got to spoil them too. Pick up a funny or meaningful Valentine's Day card to top it off. Reflections Hallmark.
So much more than your favorite Hallmark store in downtown Marysville. There is a
difference. When we consider a loan application, we also take into consideration a person's character. We don't just run a bunch of numbers in a computer and call it a credit score. People are more than numbers. First Commerce Bank. Experience the difference. Member FDIC.
As a business owner, you work hard to make a profit. Earning a living and supporting your family is always on your mind. At Blue Valley Insurance, we can help you lower your business expenses by finding the right insurance coverage at the best rate to protect your investments. Our agents have many years of experience handling all types of insurance policies, including commercial insurance. We have offices in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville. Put us to work for you. Blue Valley Insurance.
Della Raider, Casey Rush, Caden Spurgeon, Lindsey, and Aubrey Dressman starting 5 for Marysville. Hayden and Tatum Kramer, Owen Dieters, Cora Thompson, and Tava Gibbs on the floor for Centralia. Centralia in their home whites, trimmed in orange and black. Marysville, their road black, trimmed in red and white. Tip is up. Casey Rush, Tava Gibbs at center court. Taken by the Lady Panthers, working the floor left to right. From our vantage point, behind the scorer's table here at Centralia. Tava Gibbs, free throw line shot, rims off, doesn't fall. Follow underneath by Hayden Kramer, hits the base of the rim. She tracks it to the far side corner, scoots away to Casey Rush, and the Bulldogs take it right to left. And just underway here in the first of our doubleheader tonight. Lindsey Dressman 3 on the far side, flat off the side of the rim, doesn't fall. Hayden Kramer hustles over to that point, picks up the rebound. Tatum Kramer, pass to the far side, kind of drifting loose, picked up by Gibbs. Back into forecourt to Kramer. Man-to-man D. Play in the paint. Cora Thompson kicks it out near side. Tatum Kramer takes it into traffic. It's knocked away out of bounds and belongs to the Bulldogs. MHS second possession. No scores yet. Good crowd here tonight if you're in the area. Still got a few open seats for you. Rader playing the paint to Lindsey Dressman. High up on a reach-in and steal by Owen Dieters. Turns it out far side. Brings it across the paint. Reverse to the hoop. Missed by Owen Dieters. Casey Rush brings it down. Reach-in by Tava Gibbs on the jump ball whistle. Bulldogs have the alternate possession. Still no score. A minute and a half in. Kramer follows Rader in the forecourt. Aubrey Dressman, far side. Spurgeon in the lane. Back out top to Rader. Lindsey Dressman, fake, out of the corner. Checks baseline, traveled with it, backed away from a couple defenders. Panthers' third trip down the floor. 6-10 counting. Owen Dieters, he was all-state last year, averaged over 17 points a game. Out of the corner, Hayden Kramer. Splits defenders. Backdoor layup's good for Hayden Kramer, breaking the ice. Just under 6 minutes to play, first quarter. A little pressure on Rader in the backcourt. Spurgeon across the timeline. Double team. Finds Lindsey Dressman far side. Out front to Rader. Now Rush on the wing. Underneath, Caden Spurgeon drops off the rim, doesn't fall. Hayden Kramer pulls down yet another board, or third. Kramer all the way to baseline, lobs it back in. Hayden Kramer out of the corner. Dieters working far side. Lob to Gibbs, got away out of bounds. Panther turnover with the early 2-0 lead. 5:15 showing first quarter. Rader pass to Aubrey Dressman. Turns to bring it down far sideline. Then double team. Chief whistle for a traveling turnover. And Wertenberger takes an early timeout. Not quite 3 minutes in. 5:04 showing first quarter. Centralia 2, Marysville nothing.
For reliable trash pickup and roll-off service, call on Temps Disposal. Containers sized to meet your needs for residential, commercial, and construction jobs. Always prompt and professional, Temps Disposal serves Marshall, Washington, and Gage counties. Let them go to work for you. If it's their weekly collection schedule or one-time pickups for construction, moving, or cleanup, Temps Disposal in Marysville is a phone call away at 785-562-5360.
Well, your first observation is another state-ranked team in the Centralia Panthers, number 6 in 1A Division I. A single loss, their season opener against another state-ranked team, Nemaha Central, Class 3A. Hayden Kramer outside the arc, shot on the back of the rim. In pursuit of the basketball, foul whistled on the far side baseline. Aubrey Dressman's first. Marysville has seen state-ranked teams. Played Wamego very close. They're a high-ranked 4A team. So Topeka Hayden played them well first quarter, then kind of fell away in the Hiawatha Girls Invitational. Struggled against Nemaha Central over in Seneca. Tava Gibbs beneath. Missed the first. Follow shot was fouled. Comes to the line for a pair. Casey Rush first. So, Wamego, what I missed? Wamego, Hayden, Central, and here's Centralia tonight. David Gibbs, free throw is good. 3-0 Centralia. Not quite to the middle of this first quarter. A little later start than we're accustomed to here. They finished the JV boys game ahead of this. Gibbs' second look is good. Trio of substitutions check in off the Centralia bench. Tori Kuckelman is the lone senior on this team. Isabel Haverkamp, a junior reserve, and Josie Haverkamp is a freshman. Hayden Kramer guarding Bella Rader. Lobs a pass midcourt, intercepted by Josie Haverkamp. Play to Hayden Kramer on the left-handed layup for her second score. It's 6-0 Centralia, 4:20 remains. Rader holds the ball on, top of the key. Dribbles left, then right. Spurgeon from the corner, back to Rader. Free throw line shot for Bella's off the rim. Ties up on the rebound with Hayden Kramer. Alternate belongs to the Panthers. Right at 4 minutes in, they're up 6-0. Sarah Nemec, a junior, checking in the Marysville lineup for Spurgeon. Both coaches confident in the depth on their bench, evidenced by early substitutions. Haverkamp, far side. She's the tallest player in the lineup thus far. Errant pass on the far side, flies out of bounds and belongs to MHS. Bulldogs scoreless in better than 4 minutes. Lindsey Dressman pushing near side to Sarah Nemec. Missed a three. Foul against the red and black. Dahlia Fry, who checked in. She's a junior, picks up her first personal. There's Tatum Kramer, starter back in the Panther lineup. Centralia leads by half a dozen. Pair of field goals by Hayden Kramer, pair of free throws for Tava Gibbs. Here's Tatum Kramer, left side of the paint, double team, spins it out. Hayden Kramer brings it up front. Tatum off the far side, sandwiched between defenders baseline, and the ball forced out of bounds. Here's Owen Dieters, junior starter, back in the lineup. For being a young team, they only graduated 2 seniors off the Centralia squad last year. Short to the hoop, doesn't fall from the paint. Bulldog basketball. We're 5 minutes in. It's a 6-0 Centralia lead. As Dressman pushes a three, bouncing off the top of the rim, Haverkamp with the board. Dieters, long pass underneath. Stolen away by Lindsey Dressman. Pass on the far side, tipped back to Nemec. Fry out of the corner. Man-to-man defense is playing him close. Rader, top of the key three. It's good for the Bulldogs' first score. Trailing 6-3 with 2:25 to play in the first. Collision at the other end beneath the basket. Owen Dieters was checking into traffic. Dahlia Fry is second. Dieters at the line first time tonight. Rims out, doesn't fall. Grace Winkler, a junior. Grayson Ketter, a junior from Marysville, check in. Both coaches have gone 8 deep. Dieters' second look is good. Extending the lead, 7-3. Full court pressure now. Rader dribbles across midcourt. Kind of lost the dribble. Pushes it to Winkler near side. Lindsey Dressman coming out of the corner. Backdoor layup's good for Lindsey Dressman's first score. She's had 21 points to lead scoring their last 2 outings in wins over Abilene and Concordia. Bulldogs trim the lead to 2. Play in the paint. Tatum Kramer's undercut. Inadvertent, but boy, they knocked her down hard. She bounces right back up. Lindsey Dressman gets the foul whistle. It's her first. And a 15 foul brings Tatum Kramer to the line. 5th free throw already for this Centralia team. Kramer puts it away. Aubrey Dressman's back in the Bulldog lineup. Cora Thompson checks in for Centralia. Tatum's second free throw. After a long look, rims out. Rader gets the rebound. Panthers by 3. Bulldog basketball. Perimeter passes. Aubrey Dressman out of the far side corner. Scoots underneath. Nemec near side. Back to Rader outside the arc. Her shot missed. Dieter's quick down the floor. Look inside, nothing doing. Tatum Kramer left side. Goes baseline, denied. Haverkamp out of the corner, shot an air ball. And it's hauled out near side corner by Ketter. 1:05 remains. Quick first quarter here tonight. Nemec is topside. Offensive foul away from the ball. That's Grayson Ketter's first. Hayden Kramer, Tava Gibbs. Starters check back in for Dusty Thompson. Panthers by 3 with the ball. Scrappy man-to-man D, both sides of the court. Coach shouting instructions to Dieters. Kind of turns her ears back that way. Holds it high, far side. Driving near the paint. No one Dieters doesn't draw iron. Ketter brings it down. Needs help on the outlet, which she found. Surrounded by Panther defenders. The foul whistles on Owen Dieters, her first. First Panther team foul. Just over a half minute to play here in the first. Lindsey Dressman will check back in. Pair of scores for Marysville, a Raider 3 and a Dressman 2. Lindsey Dressman near the lane. Raider far side. Aubrey's top of the key. Now Raider again in the forecourt. 15 seconds. Lindsey Dressman. Shot over Haverkamp. Doesn't fall. Dieter's rebound with 8 seconds left. Dieter's down the floor, guarded by Raider far side. Lobbed into traffic, knocked out of bounds by Lindsey Dressman at the buzzer. End of the first quarter in high school girls action tonight. Centralia 8, Marysville 5.
Heenan's Automotive invites you to a complimentary lunch Wednesday during Filter Days. Take advantage through February 17th of a large selection of farm filters, hydraulic hoses, bearings, and all of your agricultural needs. They'll offer a free lunch Wednesday, 11 until 1 at Heenan's Automotive, your Napa parts store in Marysville. Farming is your way of life. State Farm agent John Bannister gets that. State Farm's farm policies are designed to deliver broad, flexible coverage customized to how you run your operation. Protect what you've worked hard to build. John is proud to tailor coverage to meet the vast needs of your farm. Contact State Farm agent John Bannister, 1022 Broadway in Marysville today.
Sea of black and orange across the way. A very partisan crowd here tonight. Marysville didn't make the relatively short road trip in big numbers tonight. Maybe didn't get the memo. We tipped off on Monday, which is kind of rare. Tip off Tuesday at Rock Creek. Tip off Friday at Clay Center. Then back home for Chapman and Wabago. Tonight we're teaming with VVTV. The game is broadcast live, I'm told, on Channel 3. And replay available as well. 8-5 Centralia. Bulldog basketball opening second quarter action. Mostly a defensive struggle in that first half. Centralia lead on the strength of 4 of 6 free throws. Lindsey Dressman between defenders, left baseline, doesn't fall. Panthers bring it back left to right. They've had the lead throughout. Dieter's out front. Heads far side. Scoots around underneath. Plays the near side corner to Kaylin Rempe. Shot missed. The Panthers knocked it down, then had it stolen away by Aubrey Dressman. Tatum Kramer had it first. Dressman the takeaway. Bella Rader a long three to tie. It's good. Rader's second score, her second tray. And it's 8-all. 7:03 to play in the first half. Owen Dieters through traffic. Wow, what a layup. She got it and was fouled. Owen Dieters lightning fast. Coming past Bella Rader. It's her first. Marysville 16 fouls. Centralia 1 in that opening 8. Count the basket for Dieters, her first field goal. One of 2 free throws earlier. This one's up. Rims off. Hayden Kramer's whistled for a foul. Just under 7 in the first. 10-8 Centralia. On the Raider 3 for the tie. Dieters on the layup for the go-ahead. Pass near side, deflected out of bounds, and off Marysville. Was deflected by the Panther defense. Katie Keller tried to grab hold of it, was out of bounds when she did that. Panthers by 2 with the ball. Dieters is far side. Splits defenders to the cup. Owen Dieters back-to-back. Field goals. Extending the Centralia lead to 4. She was a handful as a sophomore last year. Near side. Keller's shot missed. Aubrey Dressman reach in on the rebound attempt. Picks up a second foul whistle. Here's Dahlia Fry. Casey Rush in the Marysville lineup. Panthers Owen Dieters takes it far side. From the corner, launches across court. Kinsey Rempe. Top of the key 3 missing by Tatum Kramer. Another foul whistle under there. These officials are keeping busy, aren't they? Dahlia Fry picks up a third personal. David Gibbs, Josie Haberkamp check in. 3 Bulldog team fouls. 6 minutes left before intermission. Grace Winkler's going to check in. Fry's out with 3 early fouls tonight. Owen Dieters just below the free throw line. Moves down a step and lobs in the paint. A miss for Gibbs. Hayden Spurgeon has the ball. Fouls on Centralia's Owen Dieters, her second. Second Panther team foul. 4-point margin. From the near corner, Lindsey Dressman coming underneath. Panthers take the ball away. Dieters ahead of 2 defenders, lays it in. Owen Dieters with 7 on the evening. Half of Centralia's 14 points. Home team back up by half a dozen. Lindsey Dressman near side. Cross court to Winkler. Rader out of the corner. Down low to Rush. Backs off a couple defenders. Lindsey Dressman, top of the key. Counted for 3. Dressman's second score. Trims the lead in half. It's 14-11. Hayden Kramer, top of the key. Shot missed. It's down to Dressman. Lindsey wasn't going to let that one go. Rush out of the near side corner. Dribbles once. High to Spurgeon. Rush in the paint. Dribbles once again. Turning to the hoop. Shot rims off. Doesn't fall. It's down to Tava Gibbs. Hayden Kramer coming near side. Dieters. Play to the lane. Ball squirts away. Hayden Kramer with the save. Just outside the free throw line, missing. Bella Rader rebound for MHS. Down 3. We're under 4 minutes and counting. Lindsey Dressman, left side is Spurgeon. Looking, waves it in the air. Plays to Rush in the paint for the score. Casey Rush, first basket. Trims the lead to 1. It's 14-13. 3:40 remains. Owen Dieters backs it up, top of the key. Shot rims off to Casey Rush. Double coverage in the backcourt on Rader. Pass midcourt's intercepted by Kaylee Rempe. Play underneath. They wave off the basket by Tava Gibbs. There was a whistle ahead of the shot. Caden Spurgeon picks up her first. 1, 2, 3 Marysville substitutions. 1, 2, 3, 4 Centralia substitutions. Did I mention these coaches would use their bench? Whole new cast of characters out there. Panther basketball, inbounds baseline. That was 4 Marysville team fouls, by the way. Shot missing. Rader with the board. Lindsey Dressman crossing. Minnick inside the arc. Shot flat, rims off. Hayden Kramer pulls it down. Far side corner. Wide open threes off the side of the rim for Tatum Kramer. Rader a push ahead of the pack to Lindsey Dressman. Layup is good for Dressman. Nice transition. Rader with the assist as Marysville gets their first lead in the contest. 15-14 with 2:45 remaining first half. Bulldogs take timeouts.
When you roller, send for Schroller.
For complete body repair, see Jeff at Schroller Collision Center. A family business for several generations, let Jeff and his quality crew help you with your auto needs. Schroller Collision Center, 701 Carolina, 562-3546.
My bad. I said Marysville at Centralia timeout. Dusty Thompson's a little more than worked up out there in the midst of his huddle as Marysville gains their first lead, trailing moments ago by as many as 6. On top now 15-14 with a transition from Rader to Dressman for the score. Coming near side to Tori Kuckelman. Whistle across the way. Panthers turn it over. Bulldogs by 1 with the ball. Rader turning, top of the key. Comes all the way. Long layup is good for Bella Rader, and she's fouled. That's 8 points for Rader. Count the basket. Fouled by Tatum Kramer. It's her first. And Rader can extend this lead to 4. Took a while for this Bulldog team to show signs of life, but they're up 18-14 late in the first half. Dieters, the only scorer here in this second stanza for Centralia. Double dribble violation. A little hesitation out top by Kuckelman. There's Winkler in the Marysville lineup. Bulldogs trailed early, didn't score until 2:25 to play in the first. Took their first lead at 2:45 to play in the second. Winkler out of the corner, just in the lineup. And intended for Minnick underneath. It was deflected out of bounds. Bulldogs retain possession with under 2 minutes left. Lindsey Dressman, 3 on the far side, rims out. Minnick rebound in the paint, and the follow, not quite enough. Kuckelman brings it left to right. Far side, driving the lane is Tatum Kramer, missing. Cora Thompson with a follow shot was fouled. Fouled by Grayson Ketter. It's her second. And Cora Thompson's at the line, first time tonight. Free throw is good. Hayden Spurgeon, Marysville starter, back in. As well as Keithy Rush, another starter. 12-1 Centralia hosted 7-8 Marysville. Thompson's second look, air ball out of bounds. MHS up 3 with the ball. Centralia backing off pressure coming down the court. Weren't able to force much in the way of turnovers coming down the floor. Marysville's looked a lot better in that department tonight. Turnovers have plagued them all season long. Here's Lindsey Dressman, fouled near the paint by Isabel Haberkamp. It's her first. That's 4 team fouls on the Panthers. 1:22 to play. Lindsey Dressman, top of the key, wide open 3, doesn't draw iron. Both teams back at it tomorrow night. Panthers go far side. Kuckelman gives off to Tatum Kramer. Now around the near side of Thompson. Ball in the lane, taken away by the Bulldogs. Rader near side of Winkler. Pass out top, intercept by Hayden Kramer. Ahead of the pack, Kramer converts for the score. She's got half a dozen, and it's 18-17. Bulldogs by 1. Rader wide open 3 out tops off the glass. Tie up on the rebound. It is. Lindsey Dressman, Isabel Haberkamp. Lockhorns. Clock rolls under a half minute left. Panthers trying to regain the lead before halftime. Pass near the lane to Tatum Kramer. Spins around the defender for the score. It's 19-18, leaving 15 seconds. Lindsey Dressman just below the free throw line. Corner. Pass out top to Rader. Rattle the cage, wouldn't fall. Rebound. Tatum Kramer with 3 seconds left. Half-court launch at the buzzer is short. Girls action on this Monday evening at the half. Centralia 19, Marysville 18.
KK and Bussing, certified public accountants in Marysville and now in Seneca, are qualified and available to assist you with all of your income tax and accounting needs. Stop by and visit Ken Kickafer, Kent Bussing, or their staff of certified public accountants and paraprofessionals. For prompt and friendly service, contact Kickafer and Bussing at their 2 locations, 1100 Broadway in Marysville at 562-2100 or 508 Main Street in Seneca at 336-2400 to set up an appointment. Kickafer and Bussing, where quality begins.
Be prepared for the 2024 hay season and save during KNDY's annual twine and net wrap sales event. Preseason pricing on genuine CNH twine for round balers and square balers, small or large, plus ArmorNet, Legacy, Balekeeper, America Net, and new this year, Varsity Net Wrap. Place your preseason order at KNDY in Marysville.
KNDY can. KNDY can equip you.
What happened?
This house is too small.
So let's buy a new house.
But we can't afford a new house. Money doesn't grow on trees.
That's why we'll go to United Bank and Trust. I heard they have low mortgage rates that are affordable for everyone.
Well, then let's go right now.
Stop and see me, Nick Wolf, at United Bank and Trust to talk about getting your new home loan process started, or visit us online at www.ubankonline.com. UBank, we deliver. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Anyone can sell you soybean seed. Channel Seedsmen place product to perform. With Channel Extend Flex soybeans and Channel Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans, you'll get the superior weed control you want and the high yield potential you need. Make the most of next season with the Roundup Ready Extend crop system and expert recommendations from Channel Seedsman. Ask a seedsman in your area for recommendations for your fields. Check with your state pesticide regulatory agency for specific restrictions in your state. Always read and follow pesticide label directions.
Boys teams on the floor warming up. They'll tip off at the nightcap. We'll have it live. In high school girls action, Centralia leading Marysville 19-18. After Centralia had the early start, Marysville didn't get on the board until 2:25 remaining first quarter. Trailed 8-5 at the end of 8. Marysville took their first lead at 2:45 mark second quarter. Half of Marysville's field goals, 3 of 6, have been three-point buckets. Centralia hasn't connected, or for that matter, shot much as far as long balls, but they're 5 of 9 at the free throw line, while Marysville's 1 of 1. So there's your contrast in a close ball game. Some different angles to it. The common denominator is a hustling man-to-man defense both ways. 19-18, Centralia leads Marysville by 1 at the intermission. As the Panthers, a balanced attack led by Owen Dieters with 7 points. Caden Kramer with 6. Tatum Kramer 3. Teva Gibbs 2 points. Cora Thompson a free throw. Nothing off the bench for the Panthers. Marysville led by Bella Rader with 9 points, including 2 of the team's 3 trays. Aubrey Dressman has the other, and 7 points. Casey Rush with the remaining 2. Nothing off the Bulldog bench either in that first half. Both coaches went to the bench early and often. Centralia 8 in the first, 11 in the second. Marysville 5 in the first, 13 in the second. It's Centralia 19, Marysville 18 at the half.
At Kramer Oil, safety always comes first. We're here to keep your home and shop warm with reliable propane delivery, which is why with your first fill-up, we perform a complimentary leak check. Your safety is our top priority, so you can rest easy knowing we've got you covered. And we're not just about safety, we're about convenience too. Need propane when you want it at a fair price? Call or text us today at 785-562-2466. We're here to serve you.
Hop in, let's go to Honeyman Ford in Seneca, the best place to be.
Skip the drive. Come see us right here in Marysville, Kansas. At Honeyman Auto Sales and Service, you'll find the same honest sales experience backed by the same reliable service. With the same goals in mind, our Marysville location is sure to provide you with a satisfying vehicle experience. Find us on Facebook or stop in at 1122 Pony Express Highway today.
Have you driven a Honeyman Ford lately?
Make every job easier with one stop at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber. For any project inside or out, if you're a professional or do-it-yourselfer, get the tools you need, including Milwaukee, DeWalt, Stanley, and more. Battery-operated tools offer the convenience and mobility with the power to get the job done quickly every time. Stocked with all the blades, bits, and accessories for your convenience as well. Check out the power tools selection today and get the work started on your schedule with Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber.
Halftime in this girls' affair, Centralia leading Marysville 19-18. Marysville Wrestlers had senior night in a double duel makeup last Thursday. Won both those duels, defeating Chapman 47-21 and Riley County 67-12. Wrestlers went to Silver Lake in the tournament this past weekend. And let's see, a quick rundown in the boys division. First place to Waters, Trimble, and Wassenberg. Third place finishes to Frederickson and Slupionic. Fourth place to Wilson, Wetter, and Cromie. In the girls division, Latta, first place. Again, Marysville in the Silver Lake tournament. The boys team finished second in team totals. And Cole Frederickson's our guest on the Coach's Corner. We do a roundabout with Cole Frederickson, Scott Brown, the boys coach, Ben Wurtenberger, the girls coach for Marysville. On our Coach's Corner, that airs Friday, following sports at around 5:20. Centralia coaches are on Tuesday evenings as we catch up with Dusty Thompson and Nick Evans week to week. Join Max Blasky for the Centralia Coaches Corner Tuesday evening following sports at around 5:20. Into these final weeks as teams look to improve their position for seeding or sub-state. What is that, 2 weeks from Wednesday? We'll find out when these teams will begin postseason and who their opponents will be. Of course, a flurry of basketball through that point. Tomorrow night, girls and boys action right here as Marysville tips off at Croc Creek. And Friday at Clay Center. That's Blasky's in Hanover tomorrow night on our sister station, FM 95.5, with Clifton Clyde matchup. Also, on the other side tonight, we've got Kansas State, Sunflower State showdown. I believe it's in Manhattan. It's live with an 8 o'clock tip. 7:30 pregame coming up on our sister station, FM 95.5 tonight. And, of course, game nights, you can tune for the Farm Bureau Insurance Scoreboard Show. Don't have any other games scheduled among the area teams tonight, so we'll suspend, but back on the air tomorrow night with the Farm Bureau Insurance Scoreboard Show. Game nights, a service of Patrick Duty in Marysville and Bryce Leonard in Washington. Girls teams coming back on the floor for second half warm-up at the half. It's Centralia 19, Marysville 18.
Have you ever wondered what sets Sunflower Community Credit Union apart from the rest? It's the power of ownership. When you join Sunflower Community Credit Union, you're not just a customer. You're a member and an owner. Sunflower Community Credit Union is a member-owned, nonprofit financial institution that places our members' needs as our top priority. We're here to help you grow your savings, manage your finances, and achieve your dreams. Visit Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville, where ownership matters.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
Update your home today with a new look from Feldkamp's Furniture Mart. See their tremendous selection of living room, dining room, and bedroom sets and furniture, as well as bedding, accent pieces, appliances, and more. Financing options for any budget up to 24 months with no interest, as well as free delivery, making buying local easy. Shop Feldkamp's Furniture and Flooring in Marysville today. How would you like to have a steady job with a schedule that works for you and your family? You're in luck. Tension is hiring operators and adjusters at the Marysville plant. If you like to take things apart and put them back together again, if you enjoy being part of a team, if you're looking for flexible work with competitive pay and benefits, this could be a great match for you. Work for a company you know you can trust. Visit tension.com/careers to learn more and apply.
KNDY, AM 1570, FM 94.1, KNDYradio.com, and our AM mobile app on BVTV tonight, Channel 3, and on their YouTube channel as well. Centralia 19, Marysville 18. Lady Bulldog basketball just underway, second half. Bella Rader, far side, Aubrey Dressman, top side to Caden Spurgeon. Rader, left of the lane in the corner. Dressman scoots underneath, backdoor layup missed. Rebound is out to Tava Gibbs. Aiden Kramer, far sideline. Out top Owen Dieters to the free throw line. Lob in the lane. Chip shot is good for Cora Thompson's first field goal. As Centralia extends the lead to 3. Leading by as many as 6 at times in the first half. Traveling whistle. Rader was feeding Rush underneath. Aubrey Dressman was feeding Rush underneath. Bulldog turnover. Have not said that a lot tonight. Marysville prone to turnovers. Tatum Kramer from the near side. Bounce pass across to Cora Thompson. Comes in low. Shot missed. Followed by Tava Gibbs, was blocked, and she was fouled. Caden Spurgeon second. Marysville perhaps twice as many foul whistles in that first half. David Gibbs connects. She's 3 for 3. Dahlia Fry had 3. Spurgeon now has 2, as does Aubrey Dressman and Grayson Ketter. Owen Dieters with 2 for Centralia as we hit second half. Gibbs connects. There's 7 of 11 at the line tonight. Centralia leading 23-18. Lindsey Dressman, far side. Dribbles once, looks in the lane. Plays low to Caden Spurgeon. Baseline foul. Tava Gibbs first. Inbounds to Dressman. Had it swiped by Tatum Kramer. She'll slow it down on the far sideline. Out front to Dieters. Crossing, guarded by Aubrey Dressman. Gibbs underneath. Tava Gibbs guarded, shots up and good. It's her first field goal. She's got a half a dozen with her 4 of 4 free throws. Panthers extend the lead to 7, their biggest here tonight. 6:15 to go, third quarter. Aubrey Dressman lobs a rush between defenders. Shot missed. It's down to Hayden Kramer. Centralia looking strong. Coming out third quarter. Owen Dieters plays through traffic to Gibbs underneath. 2 in a row for Tava Gibbs, and that lead is 9 as Ben Wertenberger takes timeout. Centralia 27, Marysville 18. 5:56 to play, third quarter.
Tires aren't all the same, and neither are tire dealers. Find a dealer like Mike's OK Tire who carries Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. Michelin offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that provide exceptional performance and extraordinary value. BF Goodrich tires are built for drivers looking for high performance and aggressive styling. Next time you need tires, don't deal with amateurs. See the tire experts. See Mike's OK Tire in downtown Marysville for tires, repair, alignment, and service.
Since 1976, Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions has been your farm and home marketing team. Let the experienced family team of Tom and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you when buying or selling a home or farmland. Delivering timely, honest, and professional guidance, visit olmstedrealestate.com to view current listings and auctions. Your farm and home marketing team is Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions.
300, that's buyer 5-2.
Along with the multiple means of catching our live broadcast, we archive the rebroadcast and make it available as a download. You can find that under the sports tab at our website, KNDYradio.com. 27-18. Centralia comes storming out of the locker room second half, outscoring Marysville 8-0. Extending a 1-point halftime lead. Aubrey Dressman comes from the far side. Spurgeon reaching in the forecourt. Pushes it off to Rader. Rush far side back to Aubrey Dressman. Spurgeon turnaround over defenders, doesn't fall. Rush with a follow underneath. Over the rim, doesn't fall. Panther basketball. Transition came in a little hot for Tatum Kramer. Comes out baseline to Owen Dieters, crashing into traffic. Got the ball in the air. It falls to Gibbs. She's a missed black jerseys, and a jump ball is the whistle. Bulldogs on the alternate possession. Now, Centralia possession. All right, we'll go with that then. Inbounds to Hayden Kramer, checks the lane. Fires out top to Tatum. Gibbs in the far corner. Near the lane. Goes back to Hayden off the wing. Hayden Kramer's shot off the glass doesn't fall. Follow amidst traffic in the paint, missing for Thompson. Another tie-up. A couple of players go scrambling. Rush and Gibbs. Now Marysville on the alternate. Bulldogs scoreless in the second half. Didn't score until the 2:25 mark. First quarter. Right side of the free throw line. Rader missed. Rush with a follow cleans it up. It's her second score. Now 27-20. Dieter's far side. Scoots to baseline. Forced out of bounds. It's turnover. Tori Kuckelman, Isabel Haverkamp. Josie Haverkamp check back in for Panthers. Picking up Raider at midcourt. Far side Spurgeon. Dressman turning left side of the lane. It's up and good for Lindsay Dressman. She's got 9. And Marysville cuts the lead to 5. Middle third quarter. Josie Haverkamp cutting across was fouled by Caden Spurgeon, her third. Dahlia Fry, Sarah Nimick in the Marysville lineup. Panthers up 5. Near side, Kuckelman just in the lineup. Peters plays it behind the back on a dribble. Launch from the left side, down low, doesn't fall. Nimick with the Bulldog board. Pass to Rush down low, comes against the defender. Shot missed, and that defender gets the board, Tori Kuckelman. Charged with the double dribble. Panther turnover. There's Kaylin Rempe. A senior on this club, not a starter, a senior. They start 2 juniors, a sophomore and a pair of freshmen. Half the team are freshmen for a 12-1 Centralia club. Talk about a bright future. Turning in the lane, Lindsay Dressman was fouled. Rempe's first. Pair of team fouls each way here at 3:20, third quarter. Dressman at the line, only Marysville's second free throw attempt tonight. It's good. Her first. Ellen Dieter's right back in. Dressman free throws good. Trims the lead to 3. 27-24. Bulldogs on a slow and steady comeback. Near side Rempe out top. Fires to Kuckelman. Peters near side. Underneath to Josie Haverkamp for the score. First basket off the bench for either team. 29-24 Panthers. Raider coming to the paint. Long layup is good for Bella Raider. She has 11 points. She and Lindsay Dressman, 11 apiece. Kaylin Rempe launching a 3, missing. Great effort, reaching high for the rebound by Owen Dieters. Play underneath to Chelsea Haverkamp, can't get it to fall. Lindsay Dressman picks up a second foul whistle. Winkler and Ketter in the Bulldog lineup. Late third, Centralia up 3 with the ball. Dieters out of the far corner. 3 outside the arc, missing. Josie Haverkamp puts up the follow. It's over the rim. Taken down by teammate Isabel Haverkamp. There was a foul in there. Grayson Ketter's third. 3 on Ketter, Spurgeon and Fry for Marysville. 2 on Lindsay Dressman. 4 Marysville team fouls. Here's Josie Haverkamp over backwards, missing the launch, but is fouled. Grace Winkler picks up her first. So Haverkamp comes to the line. We've got 2:18 to play, third quarter. Haverkamp connects. Eight of 12 free throw shooting for Centralia. Haverkamp again. They're 4-4 in the second half. Panthers back up by 5. Lindsey Dressman double team, far sideline. Bounce pass away to Rader. Nimick near side. Finds Ketter. To the forecourt, stolen by Owen Dieters. Dieters an assist inside to Kaylin Rempe for her first score. Timeout Marysville with 1:53 to play in the third. It's Centralia 33, Marysville 26.
Norris Motor Company in Marysville has a one-owner new truck trade. It's a 2022 Chevy Silverado 1500 model High Country Edition. They have a 2022 1500 LTZ 71 package under 13,000 miles, as well as a 2023 Buick Envision Essence, awaiting your test drive at the Norris Motor Company in Marysville.
When you're building, make the local choice with Cromie Lumber. Close to home, spend your time working and not fetching. Easy pickup or delivery available, and their prices are competitive on all of your building needs. From lumber to siding, roofing, paint, windows, and doors, to the tools to get the job done. Make the easy choice the first time with Cromie Lumber, Marysville and Washington. As always, they appreciate your business as they work to help you save time and money. When you're building, make the local choice with Cromie Lumber.
This game becoming one of swings. It'll swing one way and swing back the other. Marysville down 9. It fought back. Now Centralia's up 7, 33-26. Minute 50 left, third quarter. Rader, top side. Nimick to Winkler in the corner. Looking in the lane, nothing doing. Sea of white jerseys. Spurgeon turning near the lane. They work it around near side of Rader. Bella's three is up and good. Her third tray here tonight. Bella Rader has 14 points and trims the lead to 4. Minute 15 and counting. Josie Haverkamp, top of the key. 3 missed. And it bounces off to Grace Winkler. Winkler, far side, wide open 3 is flat. Falls to the hands of Hayden Spurgeon. Shot missed. Lindsey Dressman gets the board. Rader moving across the free throw line was fouled by Hayden Kramer. It's her second. Kramer and Dieters with 2 each. Not a lot of fouls on the Centralia team. Third team foul, second half. 52 seconds on the clock. Rush has to hustle out top of the key to pick it up. Feeding Lindsey Dressman. She ties up with Cora Thompson as the 2 fall to the court on a jump ball whistle. Boys action to follow. As mentioned, Kansas State, 8 o'clock tips on our sister station, FM 95.5. Play in the paint. Guarded shot by Thompson, doesn't fall. Winkler picks it up. Half minute remains. Lindsey Dressman 3 near sides off the front of the rim. Tip 2, Kaylin Rempe. Now under 20. High pass. Josie Haverkamp tries to bring it down. Not a foul whistle. Hayden Spurgeon's 4th. And Josie Haverkamp's at the line where she just knocked down a pair. Off the rim, doesn't fall. Nimick checks in for Spurgeon now with 4 fouls. Marysville easily twice, if not 3 times as many foul whistles tonight. Haverkamp on the second look. Good. Extends the lead to 5 with just over 15 seconds left. Josie checks out after the free throw. Nimick out of the far side corner. Clock under 10. Rush in the forecourt to Rader. Down to 5. Winkler, 3 on the near side. It's good. Count it for 2. She was right there on the line. It's 2-point bucket for Grace Winkler. First score off the Marysville bench, just ahead of the buzzer. At the end of 3, it's Centralia 34, Marysville 31.
If you're a driver over 50, it may be time to switch your auto insurance. The AARP Auto Insurance Program from the Hartford is now available through Copeland Insurance Agency in Marysville. Call today for your free, no-obligation quote. Learn more about special rates, benefits, and service designed especially for AARP members. Call the Copeland Insurance Agency at 619-6220. That's 619-6220. Certain policy features are subject to eligibility and may not be available in all states. Hartford Fire Insurance Company, Hartford, Connecticut.
Quality, integrity, durability. These values make Landau stand out above the rest. Landau Company offers stable employment, competitive wages, $2 per hour shift differential, 4% attendance bonus, overtime hours, growth opportunities, and a benefit package that includes profit sharing, comprehensive insurance package, paid time off, and more. It's not too late to get your new year started off right. Apply online today at landau.com. or phone 785-562-5381. EEO employer, vets and disabilities welcome. Learn more online at landau.com today.
Centralia Biggs, Tava Gibbs, and Josie Haverkamp are reserved. Lead the way in that third quarter. Gibbs with 6. Haverkamp comes on with 5 points, including a total of 5 of 6 free throws between the two. Marysville's getting a lot of foul whistles here tonight. The reset each quarter. We're underway fourth quarter. Marysville trailing 34-31 with the ball. Lindsey Dressman driving right side of the lane, was fouled on the shot. She'll step to the free throw line. Only Marysville's 4th and 5th free throws tonight coming up. Tava Gibbs, 2nd. Dressman connects. Dressman is 3 of 3 at the line. Marysville hasn't missed. Did miss here. It's down to Gibbs. 2-point affair. Just underway in the 4th. Josie Haverkamp just below the free throw line, puts it in the air. Missed off the rim, off to Rush. 2 to tie, 3 for a go-ahead for MHS. Lindsey Dressman, right baseline over a defender. Hits the base of the net, out of bounds off the Panthers. Rader with 14 on the strength of 3 trays. Dressman now 12 points for Marysville. Not a lot of balance after that. It falls off with Rush, 4 points, and Winkler off the bench with 2. In the lane, another foul. Tatum Kramer's 2nd. This time it's Casey Rush at the free throw line. It's good. Chance to tie this thing up with 7:09 left. A Rush free throw is good. We're knotted up at 34 all. Here's Owen Dieters outside the arc. Shot rims off. Rebounds down to Casey Rush. Fouled between defenders. Hayden Kramer's 3rd. All of a sudden, those foul whistles are starting to go the other way. That's 3 Centralia team fouls. Fourth quarter. No one challenging Rader, coming slowly down the court. Out of the lane. Winkler from the corner. Near side to Rush. Back to Winkler. Rader turning near the lane. Winkler right baseline. 10-footers an air ball. Followed by Lindsey Dressman. Knocked in the air by Haverkamp. Dressman picks up the loose ball. Far side to Bella Rader. Missed the 3. Bouncing high. Falls to Tatum Kramer. Here's Dieters to Josie Haverkamp, left baseline for the score. Havercamp's got 7, all in the second half. Panthers back up by 2 with 6:10 and counting. Raider in the lane. Lob underneath. The rush. The assist to Raider. Casey Rush puts it in. She's got 8 points. We're tied at 36. Jeter's far corner. Lob underneath intended for Gibbs. The stolen by Casey Rush. Junior from Marysville making some noise. Bulldogs for the go-ahead. Near side Nimick. Hands to Raider coming from behind. Far side Rush. Down low a step. Shot off the rim doesn't fall. Rolls off to Josie Haverkamp. Tatum Haverkamp from the corner. Lob to Josie. Double team. Shot doesn't fall, but the follow is good for Tava Gibbs. And Gibbs has 10 points. With timeout on the floor, we have 5:15 remaining. Centralia leading Marysville 38-36.
At RX Drugstore, the staff at your locally owned Health Mart Pharmacy is proud to support the Marysville and area communities. This is where they choose to live and work. It is important for them to get to know you, their customer, as they provide prescription, over-the-counter, and durable medical equipment services to meet your healthcare needs. They take pride in offering fast and friendly hometown service. RX Drugstore would like to thank you for keeping it local and appreciates your business. Stop in and see them in downtown Marysville today.
Tied there on a couple of occasions. Kind of reminds me last Tuesday, Riley County took Marysville to overtime. Won on a last-second shot, did Riley County. Here Centralia's opened the 2-point margin, 38-36 with 5:15 remaining. Again, Raider under no pressure to bring it down. Rush far side. Out of bounds. Bad pass. Under 5 and counting. Here's Owen Dieters. Hasn't scored in the second half. 4 of their 5 starters haven't scored in the second half. Steal by Marysville's Sarah Nimick. Rush on the far side. Top of the key, Winkler. Lindsey Dressman left wing. To baseline. Meets defenders. She was fouled. Owen Dieters picks up her third. Dieters and Hayden Kramer with 3 each for Centralia. 2 on Tatum Kramer and Tava Gibbs. Bulldogs down 2, inbounds baseline. Lindsey Dressman to the paint. Guarded shot missed. And it's off Hayden Kramer out of bounds. Bulldogs get another chance. Raider lob in the paint to Rush. Guarded shots high off the glass and missed. Down to Dieters. 4:25 left. Dieters coming around defenders was fouled. Lindsey Dressman picks up her third. Spurgeon with 4. Dressman, Fry, and Ketter with 3 each. Inbounds Josie Haverkamp. Short on the right side. It's good for Haverkamp. 9 points all in the second half for the freshman reserve. Panthers by 4. 4:10 and counting. Short perimeter passes. Aubrey Dressman, far side, has it stolen by Owen Dieters. Guarded by Dressman. Dieters to the paint. Gives late to Cora Thompson. Which one was fouled? Thompson was fouled. Lindsey Dressman, 2 in a row. That's her 4th. Cora Thompson free throw is on the way. Missing. Isabel Haverkamp's in for Centralia. Grace Winkler for Marysville. Middle of the fourth. Lindsay Dressman stays in there with 4 fouls. She's Marysville's point maker of late. 12 here tonight. The Raiders the lead scorer with 14. Thompson got that second look, by the way. The lead is 3. Rush, near side corner to Winkler. Back out top to Rush. Far side Raider for 3. He missed off the rim. Dieter's high for the board. Yeah, they backed that 2 points off the score. I couldn't quite make sense of it. Here's a high pass out of bounds over Hayden Kramer. It's 41-36. They added 2 for Marysville there. I'm not sure how. But a 5-point margin, 3:20 remains. Centralia's led most of the way. Marysville's first lead in the second half came at 2:45 second quarter. Here's a Bulldog turnover again. We're starting to say turnover a lot, aren't we? Timeout with 3:12 remaining. Panthers lead the Bulldogs 41-36.
When you have a debit card, you can pay as you go and not build up debt on costly credit card balances. Our debit cards are convenient, easy to use, and accepted at merchants everywhere. Each month, we supply an accurate, easy-to-read statement of all your debit transactions, freeing up your quality time for your family. Debit cards, better than plastic and easy to use. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
At Kramer Oil, safety always comes first. We're here to keep your home and shop warm with reliable propane delivery, which is why with your first fill-up, we perform a complimentary leak check. Your safety is our top priority, so you can rest easy knowing we've got you covered. And we're not just about safety, we're about convenience too. Need propane when you want it at a fair price? Call or text us today at 785-562-2466. We're here to serve you.
Wildcat fans tuning in for Wyatt Thompson's call will have to settle for Brian Haney on the Jayhawk Network tonight, FM 95.5 for the Kansas State showdown. Centralia missed, but they keep the ball in play. We're under 3 minutes left. Panthers by 5 with the ball. And Owen Dieters goes far side, guarded by Rush. Underneath, Owen Dieters, who first scored in the second half, has 9 points, extending the Centralia lead to 7. 2:35 remains. Bulldogs have had several turnovers of late, coupled with foul whistles. Here's a steal and a pass to the lane. Cora Thompson picks it off. Panther basketball with 2:20 left. Dieters again drives. Layup is good through traffic for Owen Dieters on back-to-back scores. Double digits with 11 points. The lead is 9. Spurgeon double team down low. It dribbles away from her to Owen Dieters. Dieters all-stater last year, putting on a show here of late. They wave off the basket, whistle before the shot. Hey, it's Grace Winkler's second, and a third team foul. And then it checks in for Spurgeon. Just over 2 minutes left in this one. Panthers haven't lost since the season opener. Play inside, Isabel Haverkamp on the score. It's 47-36 for a double-digit lead. Grace Winkler missed a 3. Hayden Kramer brings it down. Dieters top of the key. Oh, a handful. Crashes into 3 defenders. She's fouled. Grace Winkler's third, I believe. Yeah. 4 team fouls each way. Dahlia Fry checks in. With 1:40 left, Panthers can take the time off the clock for the win. Their biggest lead so far with 11 points. make it 14 on a Hayden Kramer 3 outside. That's the first tray for Centralia tonight. It's 50-36. Rader goes far side to Lindsey Dressman. Coming in a step. Out on the wing to Rader. A long three is good for Bella Rader with 17 points. Quick Marysville timeout to stop the clock at 1:17. It's 50-39 Panthers when we come back.
Hop in, let's go to Honeyman Ford in Seneca, the best place to be.
Skip the drive. Come see us right here in Marysville, Kansas. At Honeyman Auto Sales and Service, you'll find the same honest sales experience backed by the same reliable service. With the same goals in mind, our Marysville location is sure to provide you with a satisfying vehicle experience. Find us on Facebook or stop in at 1122 Pony Express Highway today.
Have you driven a Honeyman Ford lately?
Planning new construction? If it's an outbuilding, storage, home addition, or a new home, the pros at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber will help you put together everything you need from start to finish. They can help you with your design with recommendations and cost estimates, helping you find the right product at the right price. And it's delivered free for you when you're ready when you shop local. Everything you need for your dream home or a simple shed is at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber. Visit with them today.
Bulldogs stepping up defensive pressure, passes to the lane. It's knocked out of bounds and belongs to MHS. Trailing 50-39 with 1:05 left. Lindsey Dressman is back in and checked out with 4 fouls. 1:05 left in this one. Double-digit 11-point lead. Lindsey Dressman, a lob underneath, tracks out of bounds. Look at this balance for Centralia. All 5 starters scored in the first half. They have 7 players, including 3 of those starters in the second half that have scored 6 different scores in the fourth quarter. That's balance for a young Centralia team. At midcourt, pass knocked down by Casey Rush. She fights with Owen Dieters, who swipes it back away. Dieters comes underneath. Pass to the near side. Hayden Kramer checks the clock and backs it out. 35 seconds left. Panthers by 11. Aubrey Dressman guarding Owen Dieters. Flagged with a foul. It's her third. And we're in a 2 free throw opportunity here for Dieters. 1 for 3 in the first half. And the junior missing here. Lindsey Dressman's back in. No one's fouled out. Quite a few on the cusp for the red and black. Dieters again. This one's good. She's got a dozen. Long pass, Dressman underneath. Lindsey puts it up and in. Marysville timeout again, 23 seconds and change. 51-41 Panthers, and we'll keep it here. Reminding you, we're on air, AM 1570 FM 94.1, online at KNDYradio.com, on our AM mobile app, and on BVTV, Channel 3, and the Blue Valley YouTube as well tonight. We love having Blue Valley as our local service provider. From our cell coverage here at Centralia and Nemaha County, we're going direct fiber to our studios back in Marysville. We can sure tell the difference. (51-41). Centralia by 10 with the ball. It's late with under 24 seconds. Full court press on Hayden Kramer, double team. Gibbs midcourt to Dieters. Tries to stay away from defenders. Double coverage on Dieters taking timeout, leaving 12.5 seconds. Centralia will improve to 13-1 here tonight. Marysville had 1-2 straight, will fall to 7-9, lest we see a miracle. 51-41 our score. We'll take a final timeout.
Generations have relied on Kinsley's of Marysville, the Padden Funeral Chapel in Frankfort, Hanover Mortuary, Ward Funeral Homes of Lynn and Washington, and Landreth Axtell Funeral Home. You can continue to rely on the professional experience that they provide and the heartfelt concern that they offer each family that they serve. Caring concern in your family's time of need.
At Galloway Wiegers in Brenniger, we're about building relationships one client and one issue at a time. I'm Jason Brenniger, and I invite you to visit with me for any legal services you might have, including probate, estate planning, and trust administration. Advanced planning has countless advantages to your family, including greater control and disposition of your assets and tax issues that might come up. Call for a no-obligation appointment today. Check us out on our Facebook page or at gwblaw.net.
Talia Fry picks up a fourth personal foul, sending Owen Dieters back to the line. Dieters just hit one of two. This one's good. Lindsey Dressman's back in. Spurgeon, Dressman, now Fry with 4 fouls each for Marysville. A couple of others with 3. And a lot of whistles here tonight. Dieters again extends that lead to a dozen. With under 10 seconds left, long pass to Lindsey Dressman, far side, kicks it out to Rader for the 3, rims out, and the rebound is down to Tava Gibbs for a Centralia win, 53-41, our final score in girls action here tonight.
Croc Family Insurance is here to help you find the right insurance products to protect what matters most to you. As an independent agency, they represent over 80 companies that allow options for the right products at the right cost. See Brian Croc today for home, auto, commercial coverage, and more. Call or stop by at 1119 Broadway, just west of the courthouse in Marysville. Find them online at crocfamilyinsurance.com. For complete coverage and a competitive quote, reach out to Croc Family Insurance in Marysville.
Access denied.
We've all been there. When you can't connect the thingy to the whatchamacallit, and the whatchamacallit can't find the Wi-Fi network. Well, Blue Valley Technologies has a solution that can help you with all your connected devices. Tech Home with unlimited multi-device support to help you get your home connected and even tune up your computer. Find more details at bluevalley.net/techhome.
Have you ever wondered what sets Sunflower Community Credit Union apart from the rest? It's the power of ownership. When you join Sunflower Community Credit Union, you're not just a customer. You're a member and an owner. Sunflower Community Credit Union is a member-owned, nonprofit financial institution that places our members' needs as our top priority. We're here to help you grow your savings, manage your finances, and achieve your dreams. Visit Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville, where ownership matters.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
This is a good matchup tonight. I don't think the final score is indicative of how close it was at times. There were lead changes. We were tied multiple times in that second half. 53-41, though, as Centralia prevails late. I just love the balance for this Centralia team. Again, in the first half, all 5 starters had scored. In the second half, they just spread it around. That's it, to say the least. Owen Dieters winds up with 14 points. She was scoreless in the third quarter. Tava Gibbs in double figures with 10. 8 of those came in the second half. Aiden Kramer, 9 points. 4 points for Cora Thompson. Tatum Kramer adds 3. Then off the bench, you got Josie Haverkamp, 9 points, all in the second half. 2 apiece for Tori Kuckelman and Kaylin Rempe, as Centralia improves to 13-1 on the season. Marysville led by Bella Rader with 17 points. She had 4 trays on the night. Lindsey Dressman in double figures with 14. Casey Rush scores 8. Grace Winkler with a deuce off the bench. That was it off the bench for MHS, falling 53-41 as the Lady Bulldogs are 7-9 on the season. Both teams back at it tomorrow night. We're on the road with Marysville at Rock Creek. Live from beautiful Flush, Kansas, we'll have the girls and boys action here on AM 1570 FM 94.1. Hope you'll stay with us for the nightcap. Boys teams tip off here in about 15 minutes on air online and tonight on BVTV, Channel 3 and their YouTube.